Hey guys, doing something towards your goals and your dreams is always better than doing nothing. That's a given, like we know that. But even if it's so small that you don't see the point in doing it, it's still more important than not doing it at all, you know? And this is because no matter how little you do, you're still doing something. And which means you still thought about it. And you moved your body and you started doing that behavior, that skill, whatever it is, you know, and starting is always the most important thing because it's the hardest part of it all. If you can start, you can always finish, or you can always keep going, you know, and if you can start, then you will be successful. If you can start every single time, then you'll do it every single time. You will eventually be successful in whatever you want to do, you know. So the whole focus that you need to be focusing on is always a start. And so you need to make the start as easy as possible, and the easiest way for you to start is to make that behavior or skill as easy as you can. Make it so simple that there's no reason to say no. You know, don't worry about doing the best job you can. Don't worry about quality, especially at the start when you're beginning to learn this new behavior. You know, because that will keep you consistent every day. And consistency of doing it every day is the thing that you need to build a habit. And if you want to get good at something, you've got to make it a habit. And then once it gets easier to do that new behavior, that skill, whatever you're learning, you can then up your game. You know, if you take my push-ups, for example, like I first started doing them and I was able to do 3. I was able to do more than 3, but I would do 3. That would be what I would do because it wasn't hard to do, and it was actually super easy to start. It was easy to do. It took like 2 seconds, and I was always able to do them. But now, 2, 3, 4 months later, I don't know how long it's been, but a few months later, I can now do 3 sets of 12. So instead of going from 3, I'm now on like 36, and I have a much easier time of starting them. You know, it's still tough, but it's nothing like it was when I first started. So when you're first starting a new behavior or habit or doing anything in life, just make it easy for yourself. And so easy, in fact, that you have no reason not to do it. And make it so easy to start, because starting is the easy bit. Once you've started, the rest comes quite easy. It's like a steam train. It takes a lot of effort to start, but then once it gets going, it goes quite easily, you know. And just always remember that something is always better than nothing. So if you're thinking about doing your skill, your habit, whatever it is, your behavior, then just say to yourself, something is always better than nothing. Even if you do that one skill for 1 minute, like, you might think it's pointless, but you're actually getting up. If you're learning an instrument, like you're picking up that instrument, you're playing it, and most of the time, if you say I'm just going to do it for a minute, you'll do it for way longer than a minute. You'll get into it, and then you'll next thing you know, 20, 30 minutes has gone by. All right, guys. So make sure you do something rather than nothing, and make it so easy that you can't say no. That's it for today. I'll see you in the next video.